King Frederick and Queen Mary ascended to the throne earlier this year following the unexpected abdication of the monarch's mother, Queen Margrethe. While members of the Danish royal family were regularly seen out and about in their new roles, they refrained from speaking to the media. However, now Frederick and Mary are ushering in a new chapter, embarking on their first journey together, during which they gave an interview on board the yacht Dannebrog, where the royal couple discussed their plans for the future of the royal family. During the interview, they addressed important themes, notably King Frederick and Queen Mary's interests in nature, culture, business, and, of course, their new role as the royal couple. The king acknowledged that his enthronement ceremony was overwhelming and expressed immense pride in the reaction of Danish society. He explained, "It was very overwhelming and touching. I felt very well received. The most vivid moment was when Mary and the children came out and stood right behind me, and the Danes stood in front of me waving. It was one of the most amazing things I've experienced in my life." Mary also spoke of her pride at that moment when Frederick stood before his subjects as their new ruler, calling it a beautiful moment. She told a news outlet, "I stood with the children, and when you stepped out onto the balcony to meet your destiny, it was a moment that touched me incredibly. We could hear and feel it, even if we couldn't see it. It was a beautiful moment. I was simultaneously very happy and very proud. This ship has been a part of the king's life since childhood, but this time everything was completely different. It was the king's first journey on a ship as a monarch. For me, it's a great joy to come aboard the Dannebrog. We have begun our calling and our work, symbolized by this act on the royal ship. It's very unusual," he said in an interview with a Danish television channel, adding, "It gives a sense that I am now at the helm in several senses, and it's a feeling of security and protection." In the interview, both he and the Queen also spoke about their new role as the royal couple and the direction in which they aim to move forward. They said they want to preserve culture, history, and traditions while also keeping an eye on the present and the future. When asked about the direction the royal couple wants to take, they confirmed that while protecting the monarchy's traditions is important to them, they are also keenly watching both the present and the future of the institution. "We haven't plotted a specific course, but we have a good direction. We will continue to move along the paths we've laid. We're interested in nature, communities, and business. We also want to be a visible royal couple throughout Denmark, and that's what you'll see in the coming weeks," the Queen Mary said. As part of this year's summer tour, King Frederick and Queen Mary will visit Sweden, Norway, Greenland, and the Faroe Islands. Additionally, the royal couple will visit Bornholm, Aro, Assens, and Vejle during a late summer tour in August. The visit, which is expected to be equally business-oriented and enjoyable, will see the royal couple engaging in official duties that align with their interests. The program we'll be undertaking during our stay reflects our shared interests in research, nature, and sustainable development, so we're looking forward to the opportunity to showcase what Denmark has to offer and to visit, Queen Mary said. Although on Thursday the royal couple docked in Elsinore and headed to Fredensborg Castle, they will soon be back aboard the Dannebrog. Next week, they will sail to Stockholm. As the yacht has belonged to the Danish royal family since before Frederick's birth, a member of the royal family lovingly recounted memories he had on its decks. Among other things, King Frederick recalled how in his childhood he ran around the deck with Prince Joachim and recruits, being allowed to polish brass and scrub decks like them. Queen Mary recounted how they sailed with the children, where they would jump from the bathing platform into the water on a hot summer day. "Children, crew members, and we, although not so high for me, we jump from the highest point of the ship into the deep blue water," she said. In summary, King Frederick and Queen Mary of Denmark have embarked on a new chapter in their roles as the royal couple. Their recent interview aboard the royal yacht Dannebrog shed light on their plans for the future, emphasizing their commitment to preserving Danish culture, history, and traditions while also embracing the present and future of the monarchy. With a focus on nature, community, and business, they aim to be a visible presence throughout Denmark. Their upcoming summer tour, which includes visits to Sweden, Norway, Greenland, and the Faroe Islands, underscores their dedication to engaging in both official duties and enjoyable interactions that align with their interests. As they navigate their new roles, their journey promises to be one of continuity, progress, and continued connection with the Danish people.